I'm Nathan. Welcome back to WMF Reacts. I said last Tuesday, that we may take a break from Diana and do something slightly different. But then, on my suggested feed, I saw a music video of one of her songs. So I've not done one of those yet. It's mainly been stage performances or studio. I've not seen a music video before. So that's what we're going to do today. This one is called Winter Without Snow. And as always, thank you very much for supporting me. Please like, comment and subscribe if you haven't. And if you do want to support me further, I do have a Patreon as well, so feel free. There's no obligation, but if you'd like to, that always helps as well. So without further ado, let's have a listen.
Крепкий кофе, там за окном знакомый профиль, холодный взгляд, такой печальный и легкий поцелуй прощальный.
I'm going to stop it there because I don't want to go too into it until we dive a little bit deeper, especially since now we have a music video to look at as well. So it's quite a nice start. As usual with Diana, it starts off with a kind of the lower tone that she tends to do, the kind of a lot of the whispering kind of tones that I quite like. It always starts like that, and then she puts in the more power and the higher notes and that sort of thing into it. So it's quite subtle, understated at the moment, which is quite nice, and just kind of setting the tone and the idea which is being played out in the video. So yeah, it's quite interesting so far. I'm liking the vibe of the video, the kind of coffee shop or bar. It's a kind of coffee shop bar, isn't it? Because I see there's all the bottles there. So, and she did talk about the frigid home and the dark coffee, my favorite. So let's go back. It's quite unusual as well. It's nice to see the band. Good production value, isn't it?
Остывший дом и крепкий кофе, там за окном знакомый профиль, холодный взгляд, такой печальный и легкий поцелуй прощальный.
Nice chorus there, slightly higher tone than the beginning, but still not putting a lot of power. It's still the kind of more whispering tones, which I think she does insanely well. It's just she's got such a nice tone to her voice, and if she goes slightly higher register, slightly lower, it still sounds really nice, and it's just a nice flow to it. From the lyrics, there's something about casting, so she's trying on some clothes ready for a casting call. So she's obviously works in the bar, coffee shop, but wants to get out of that into acting potentially. So we'll see where this goes.
Чужая жизнь нашей стала, и воздуха вокруг так мало. Ты рядом мной, почти не дышишь, как жаль, что жизнь не терпит.
So he's an actor. She didn't know. I'm going to stop it there, talk about the lyrics a little bit. People have said that I don't talk about the lyrics enough. I try and avoid it on a lot of these because I worry about the translations not being quite correct. Do you know what I mean? The way things are phrased and the words used don't always translate in quite the same way. So I tend to focus more on how she sings rather than the words she's singing. But I'll dive into that a little bit because it's quite an interesting storyline. See the music video as well. So it looks like she's obviously quite likes this guy, and she didn't realize he was there. Possibly she looked quite surprised that he was there. I don't know how much he recognized her. Not entirely sure, but it looks like she's really likes him. But judging by the lyrics about it being stupid and absurd, and winter without snow, and it's all kind of about sad and things, you know, aren't going to plan. I think she's going to fall more for him as they potentially act together, and she's going to kind of see that as something real. But for him, it is just acting, and I think it's going to go really, really badly for her. So I don't think it's going to go well. But it is really nice seeing her in an acting role, not just singing on stage with a lot of the TV shows and the competitions that we've seen before. It's nice seeing her play out the video as well, and you know, do a bit of acting. And so far, I'm enjoying it. It's quite nice. So back to the singing. So there's obviously the usual kind of thing she does with her voice, the way she kind of undulates her voice and does that kind of thing at the end of the phrasing. So there's quite a nice bit at the end here. So I always like that little thing she does at the end. So we'll just go back to that. It's those little bits she does, isn't it? That's quite interesting. It's like she's taking a breath and kind of like reaching for a breath as she's doing it, and it kind of just flicks a little bit. It's always quite nice. Yeah, she's believing it and he's just acting. It's gonna be sad. It's gonna go all bad now. It's like reaching a crescendo and it's starting to go up, and it's gonna hit something's gonna happen now, isn't it? But yeah, that was a really nice bit as well. I enjoyed that. It's once again, it's a lot softer than a lot of the stuff I've heard from her, where she puts a bit more power into it, and this is more subtle and full of emotion in it. So there's quite a nice bit here as well. I like that. It's once again, it's that whisper tone that I love that she does, and it's so expressive, and she can put more power into it, less power, so you can get it like really, really high up as well, or a lot lower. She's so versatile with that technique. It's really nice. I always enjoy that. Here it is. As I say about her voice being an instrument, that was a perfect example. It wasn't about words, it was just about the expression of her voice and the way her voice just flows across and just takes you along that journey. That bit. And that bit at the end, the way her voice just kind of does that, it's the only way, it's difficult to explain, but it's kind of up, down, and it kind of, you know, I said warble or kind of yodel. It's that, but not quite. But you know what I mean? It's the similar kind of technique I always find really fascinating. So you don't hear it in a lot of other styles, like rock music and so on doesn't do that. Country, not really. well, I suppose some country has yodeling to a certain degree, but you know what I mean. It's a different technique that I'm not used to hearing. So when I hear it, it just always kind of makes me smile. Let's go back to the beginning of that bit. Bit of power as well, it's nice. Okay, that was a lovely way to finish the phrasing. I love that bit. I do enjoy it when she goes from really low to the really high, and that was just nice because it just kind of floats and goes away, doesn't it? That was really nice, the way it just goes up and floats away. That was lovely. Let's listen to that. That was cool. As I said, it was really nice to see a music video so she can express another creative side. I'm not sure if she created the video herself, like if she had a lot of input or if somebody else did. I don't even know if the song was written by her or somebody else, to be honest. I've not looked that deep into it because I'm just reacting to her voice and the wonderful things she does. I love the end of that. So I love the kind of whisper quality that she has and the way she just went high and just kind of the tone just kind of floated away. That was absolutely lovely. I enjoyed that. So anyway, thanks a lot for joining me again. Please join me again soon. Like, comment, subscribe, all the usual stuff. Tell me what else I should listen to. Maybe somebody else. Doesn't have to be Diana. It could be anybody at all in any genre, really. Well, I know a lot of rock and Japanese, so something else is always good. And as always, if you would like to support me a little bit more, I do have a Patreon as well. There is no obligation to, but if you'd like to, that always helps me out a ton as well. So anyway, thanks for joining me. See you again soon. Bye bye for now.